Hey there folks, Wrel here. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2. Nope, Mass Effect 3. Playing through it. We're going through the Omega DLC right now. Here's Aria. That was uncalled for. Alright, so we are going to talk to Nyreen. Thank you, on-screen prompt. And we're in the Talons' secret underground bunker. I'm gonna take back Omega, right? Right.
Cerberus is backing off for now. Make sure the scouts keep an eye out for the next attack.
You've done an excellent job, Nyreen, but I'll be taking over now. You know what happens to people who argue with me.
And if I say no, you'll just kill me and take over? My people won't stand for that.
Yes, they do seem nauseatingly loyal. Either way, I'll get what I want.
Not this time.
The truth is, none of us can do this alone. Our only chance is to join forces.
You might be right, but the people of Omega are my priority.
You take over one gang and you think you're ready to decide what's best for Omega? Nyreen, watch and learn.
Everything's in place. The entire station's connected.
People of Omega, I have returned. Cerberus believes they have beaten you. They believe they have you under control. They are gravely mistaken. You are the lawless of the galaxy. You cannot be beaten, and you will never be controlled. Be ready. Your chance to strike out against your oppressors is coming. Together we will take Omega back!
That's your plan? Throw civilians at Cerberus?
Anything is better than being locked up like mindless animals waiting for slaughter.
I know what you're up to, Aria. And I don't like it. I have civilians to evacuate. I'll deal with this later. All right, let's get these people ready to go. Now!
What are you trying to do?
Trying? The people of Omega, my people, love a good street fight. When it breaks loose, they'll be ready. Nyreen's code of ethics won't let her sit by if civilians are exposed. It's what makes her utterly predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Cerberus is launching another offensive.
Looks like I'm not the only one who didn't like your little speech, Aria.
Glad I got his attention.
Commander, landing pads are yours. My people and I will hold the main doors.
Got it.
Alright, so... That's, oh man, the animation bugs for this are just a little bit, I wish they were more polished, but they're not. So, let's go through and kill all the bad guys. Aria is, it's nice of her to reveal her little manipulation stuff because the voice acting doesn't really do it justice a lot of times. It didn't seem like I was never like, hooyah, hooyah, you know, let's take back Omega. But that's the image that's supposed to be conveyed. And yeah, it's just, yeah. So it's good. And it's also good that there's like another, you know, a greater plot to get Nyreen to mobilize, you know, regardless of, you know, her willingness or unwillingness to deal with Aria. Alright, kill the bad guys. Whoops. So we do have a little bit of, by we I mean me, have a little bit of getting used to. Again, it's funny coming from one control scheme, oh no, to another. And Planetside 2 has definitely been playing a lot of that lately. And oh, its weapon. If you don't like, yeah, if you don't let it start overheating, you're dead in the water. Oh no! Oh, I can't. Oh, and I can't. Yeah, so they do have shotguns. Carnage is definitely tearing these things apart, but holy crap. Oh, man. Annoying. Oh, annoying. It's so annoying. And now I'm completely defenseless until this weapon stops overheating. Alright, what's around here? What's this? Oh, dude, revive? Sure. No! Not again! Alright, good?
We need your help at the main doors.
Of course you do.
We're on our way.
Let's see. Yeah, we're on our way, except I need to get all the stuff. Is there any stuff to get? No, no, no. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Yeah, we really need to drop this weapon and pick something else up. We can go back to something fun. Oh, snap. Can you get on this? No? Okay, that makes no sense, but sure.
I'm on it. Right.
Definitely some audio issues with this mission. Come on, yeah, yeah. There's Nyreen standing in my way. And I have access to her now, which is nice. Oh, look at that! Here, I wonder if there's a way to make this, to bring the reload down. I mean, I could always stop overheating it, that'd be great, but, I mean, outside of that. Or maybe, oh, you know what we should do? Is, did I already increase the mag size? I can't remember. I know we did, armor piercing, I believe. No! Crushed Aria. But if we increase the mag size, does it actually affect the capacity? Because that'd be cool. Or maybe give it a longer time until overheat. That would be extremely useful, because then you can perpetuate the supercharge on it. There it is. I wish you could just pull him out of there. Can you? No. And what sucks with most of these Atlas fights is that they're always the last guy. Last guy you take care of, so you can't jump in. You don't get a lot of opportunities to use one.
The Talons will join your cause. Someone's got to make sure you don't run roughshod over our people.
You see, Shepard.
Let me guess. She said I was predictable and therefore easy to manipulate.
Pretty much word for word. She thinks she's playing you.
Nothing new here. One thing, though. I maintain command over my people. This is not up for debate.
Just have them ready.
Oh, they'll be ready.
We're almost there, Shepard. The Talons will be the frontline fodder, now we just need to bring down the force fields to clear the way to Afterlife.
Which will release Omega's civilians.
Cerberus will have 1 million fires to put out. In one fell swoop, we'll have the people in the Talons working for us.
You handled Nyreen perfectly and got us an army.
She wears her weakness on her chest. It would take more effort to stop myself from exploiting it.
Let's hope she's up to the task.
You and I will have to keep her on point. Now, I'll be at the command console plotting our next move.
Urgently, your attention, if you please.
Things are starting to heat up over here. We need to...
Okay, so I don't like the response, you know, when you do the renegade thing. Like, you played Nyreen perfectly. That's ugh, kind of annoying. What?
Tentative excitement.
Yeah, who cares?
relieved. I am grateful for Aria's return. Hidden back room was curious. You seem familiar.
I had a discount at your store the last time I was here.
Enlightened, I see. Cunningly, I have a plan to recoup my losses since the Cerberus takeover. Informative, the General threw out Aria's couch from Afterlife upon taking over. I would like to gain her favor by returning it. Temptingly, if you find it and send me the coordinates, I will make it worth your while.
It's not a priority, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Appreciative. Upon success, I will give you a finder's fee for your trouble.
I'll let you know.
Courteously, have a nice day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Yeah, so here it was, kind of had the strong arm on the local dealers on Omega. And let's see, high velocity barrel. Thermal scope, we haven't purchased a single one of these. And these are, yeah, they're useful for the smoke, but it's not a huge priority for me. And anything that increases weight is definitely not something I care so much about being an adept, but if I was other classes, absolutely, that'd be great. Let's go. Save it at Aria's bunker.
Relax. I got this.
We'll dig into the next mission a little bit.
I think they have us trapped in here. They're in for a surprise, all right.
And we'll probably cut it halfway through. Maybe. We'll see.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Aria, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Aria tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
The Talons are ready, but if I'm sending my people into the breach, I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's almost as if you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Nyreen. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too.
I kind of wonder how, or why Aria is
Ready to go in 5.
the way she is. Like, she doesn't need to be a douche. She just is.
I can almost taste it, Shepard. Once we stop the leaching of the reactor, my path to the General will be clear.
Well, aside from the thousands of troops standing between him and us.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
Do you think Nyreen's over whatever happened between you?
It was a long time ago. But Nyreen's the type that doesn't forget. I run roughshod over most people, and if the tracks I leave aren't deadly, they're at least permanent. As different as we are, I don't wish her ill. So long as she doesn't get in my way.
What happens when we bring the force fields down?
The people revolt, chaos ensues, and we lead the Talons and my forces on a wanton path right through the General's command center and afterlife.
A bloodbath.
It's true. When the force fields come down, all hell breaks loose. But as far as I'm concerned, all the blood's on Petrovsky's hands.
Is your hatred for the General getting the best of you?
I'd say it's bringing out the best in me. The man has turned Omega into a prison and a launch pad for Cerberus campaigns. You should hate him too. I, for one, can't wait to finally get my hands on him.
I won't bother you with more questions.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyreen at the exit by the med bay.
All right. So there's that.
Supplies have been distributed to the ground forces.
I've blocked enemy access to critical areas. The frontal assault should be left.
Shepard, got a second? I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Aria will be joining us soon. Now may be our only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Aria. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Aria or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect. And not just because he's shrewd. When I was starting to organize the Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the elusive man's.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You needn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now. We're fighting for a better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
How did you get mixed up with Aria?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Nyreen Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Aria. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
You're a veteran. Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander. But these... what they do to people? They could still be out there. And if they return, I don't want to even think about what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me and haunts me.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega-4 relay. Flesh disintegrates upon contact. The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
All right, so there you have it. This the history between Aria and Nyreen, and I'm like thoroughly impressed that they build a you can really connect with Nyreen as a character. They humanize her very, very quickly. It's super impressive, and a lot of it is because of her willingness to, or rather her her goal her drive for motivation to, you know, free the people of the station. And then Aria has that same opinion, but, you know, a different method to get there. And then it kind of like hearing the relationship, hearing Nyreen's weaknesses, it ties the two characters together like so well, and they, you know, play off one another. And that's what I think creates the sort of like, it's not, I don't sense it so much as drama as it is more like seeing an old friend and then just kind of like drifting apart. Like that's how I relate Aria to Nyreen. And this is this is probably the best part of the DLC to me, is just seeing the relationship between the two characters. So really, really cool. I appreciate that a whole lot.
Appreciate it, Nyreen. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
All right.
Az just sent out a warning notice. We're heading out soon. Ha! I must have missed that. Really? I mean, do you ever check your Omni tool for notifications? Ever? Hey, I'm a busy person. I have things to do. Important things. Like getting ready to head out, which you should be doing, by the way.
All right, so we actually are going to cut it here short. I know, super short episode, but at the same time, I kind of want to stop on that the relationship between Aria and Nyreen, and you can, you know, just kind of maybe we can think about that a little bit or discuss it a little bit, because next episode there's a lot more fighting involved, and it's a nice little twist. So, thanks very much, folks, for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the series. We are next episode probably be the last one for the Omega DLC, and then we'll move on to basically what's almost the well, actually it's not the end of the game. Actually, we still got a ways to go for the end of the game, but we'll definitely get there, and some good DLC on the way as well with the Citadel DLC. But that's after we take care of a couple important missions, and yeah, and we can definitely talk about that. So thanks again for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time.